Are you perfect yet? Are you trying hard enough? And when will you actually become perfect? I'm Patrick Wanis, human behavior and relationship expert. What does it even mean today to be perfect? If you're a person that's pursuing perfectionism, it's because you've been programmed to do that. Either someone told you in your childhood that you're not good enough, you need to be perfect, or you've been programmed by society at large. And what is today's definition of perfection? To be perfect, you need to be an extroverted, slim, beautiful, individualistic, optimistic, hardworking, socially aware, yet high-self-esteeming global citizen with entrepreneurial guile and a selfie camera that enjoys thinking he's unique, trying to make the world a better place, and values personal authenticity and being real. You have to be true to yourself, follow your dreams, and if you dream big enough, anything is possible. And you also have to be younger than 30. There's no such human being. That was an excerpt by Storr from his book Selfie, How We Became So Self-Obsessed and What It's Doing to Us. Unfortunately, most people are not consciously aware of what perfectionism is doing to them. If you're a perfectionist, then perhaps you'll understand that not only is it exhausting, it's a disease, and it's destroying and debilitating people. How so? Because you can never be perfect. You never will be perfect. You can never attain perfection or perfectionism. So what happens? The more you try, the harder you try, the worse you feel about yourself, and you end up judging yourself, criticizing yourself, condemning yourself, blaming yourself, labeling yourself as a failure, a loser, or just not good enough. So this desire to be perfect only strips you away of your power. It makes sense that you want to feel good about yourself, but you're not going to feel good about yourself trying to reach an ideal that is never, ever, and never will be attainable. You'll never feel good about yourself when you give away all your power to society to define who you are and whether or not you're good enough. As I said, it makes sense that you want to feel good about yourself. 18th century philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau had two terms for self-love. The first was amour de soi, which literally means taking care of yourself. It refers to defense against threats, sustenance, and survival. But it's not about comparing yourself to others or about trying to achieve perfection. The second definition or term was amour propre, inflamed self-love. This is the self-love where you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, you're trying to be better than other people, you're trying to fare better than other people. This is the strive, the self-obsession that turns into narcissism and this constant obsession with perfectionism. If you begin to understand how debilitating it is, that it takes away all your power, that other people decide for you how good you feel about yourself, then it's time to take action. So what is the solution? Don't give value to that which is valueless. Stop seeking perfection. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Stop trying to be something that you think other people want you to be. Stop trying to get the approval, the validation, the acceptance, the love, the praise, the adulation, the recognition, the acknowledgement of people whom you've never met and never will meet. Again, the more you do that, the more you lose your own power, the more you end up actually hating yourself and just thinking that you're not good enough. The solution is to face yourself, face your self-doubts, accept who you are and what you are. Place your energy and focus on developing your skills. Don't rely on the opinion of others to validate you. Take pride in the things that you do, the way that you grow, the way that you evolve, the things that you achieve. But don't look for external validation and stop trying to think you're perfect. You don't need to have that beautiful, perfect body of the photoshopped, digitally manipulated celebrity. You don't need to have the $15 million mansion of the celebrity or the super uber wealthy person. None of those things will ever make you feel good about yourself. Yes, strive for what you want, set goals, achieve goals, but recognize that no one is ever going to be perfect. Instead, focus on self-acceptance, self-approval, self-validation, and self-compassion. Accept your flaws, accept your mistakes, and choose to focus on the things that you can change about yourself. But be careful of trying to be what society tells you to be. So ultimately, place the energy on yourself without becoming narcissistic, without trying to get everyone else's approval. Now, if you're struggling with perfectionism, perhaps because you were raised as a child, told that you're not good enough, told that you've got to be better, that you've got to be perfect, or if you've truly become programmed by society and become brainwashed and manipulated into thinking you've got to be more, you've got to be better, then go to my website, patrickwanis.com, and book a one-on-one session with me. Remember, you can be helped and you can change. You can actually learn to believe that you're good enough, you're lovable, you're worthy, you're special, you're just worthy of being on this earth without getting everyone else's approval.